Blood meets Blue Collar. Love and Money premieres CBS tonight.
Hello? Where is your father? No, he's not with the horses. They're all in the paddock, so he's not taking a ride. Where is he? Holden?
Oh, hey there.
You scared me.
Oh, jeez. Look at this here. Let me get this out of your hair.
Thank you. Oh, I must look terrible.
No,
I'm
no,
a
no.
mess.
Oh, you look terrific. So what are you guys doing down here? Is everything all right?
I missed you.
Who the hell gave you the right to go behind my back and print this story?
Who wields the power here?
What were you trying to accomplish, Lucinda? What were you trying to accomplish?
Getting the news out. That's our job.
This story was not ready to print. What are you, out of your mind?
I'm allowing you to remain on your job.
We had facts that we had to follow up. We had sources that we had to interview before we put this story in the paper, Lucinda.
We can't afford the luxury of time. We don't have it. We cannot afford to wait. Now, the timing. In lieu of what happened in the hangar, the shooting, Alex Wallace's hangar, the timing of the picture and the story could not have been more perfect.
Any idea what you've done?
Yes.
Any idea at all?
I've let Oakdale know that the City Times is first, and we're on to something big.
We're onto something big, Lucinda. Now that we've lost the story, God knows how many lawsuits we're going to open ourselves up for. Let's see, there's
God.
libel, there's slander.
That's what God made lawyers for, darling.
Let me explain something to you, Lucinda. The only thing that you have done is put innocent people's lives in the line of fire. Alec, you have to be careful. Margot, she's a cop.
Eddie, you're loopy from all that medication. Margot works for me. She works for us. Come on. She used to be a cop, remember?
No, Alec, she still is a cop.
Yeah, well, don't you worry about that, okay? All those painkillers, they got you saying and saying all kinds of things.
Man, I'm telling you, you have to watch your back, man. You really do. She's...
Why? Because of Margot? Eddie, she's on our side.
Alec, she is looking to bring you down.
What makes you say that, Eddie?
Tom Hughes told me so.
Hey, Margot, what are you doing home? What am I doing home? What does it look like I am doing at home? Could you please answer me, why is it always that my house falls apart when I'm gone? Is it really so impossible for you to pick up after yourself, Katie?
Whoa, hold on a second. Listen, Eddie's my friend too, okay? I've been upset just as much as you have.
I'm sorry, it's been a bad day.
Something else is wrong.
Yeah, on top of everything else, I just got suspended.
From Wallace Enterprises again?
You know, it's none of your concern. There's nothing you can do about it, so...
Okay.
I really don't want to see anybody.
Okay. I'm out of here.
Tom, it's not a good time.
Good times just don't seem to exist anymore. So let's get this out of the way now. Since you wouldn't give me any answers at the hospital, I'm still clueless. Why? Why are you cozying up to somebody that someone else is using as target practice?
Look, Tom, excuse me, I really don't have time for this, and I don't owe you an explanation. I don't owe you anything.
This is really getting tired.
Yeah, I'm tired too. I'm sick and tired of your insinuations about my personal life.
You see, that's the funny part. What I assumed was your personal life is actually your professional life. This thing with Alec Wallace is your job. You're not in love with him, you're investigating him.
Wrong.
Well, do you want me to believe the other option? Because it doesn't make sense that you've fallen for him, that you're having some kind of a star-crossed romance?
Don't you understand? I don't care what you believe.
Alec Wallace doesn't give a damn about anybody but Alec Wallace.
Jealousy is a bad thing, Tom. Why don't you just drop it?
We have 2 children. If you don't give a damn about me, then think about them.
That is such a cheap shot.
You want a cheap shot? Then you talk to Alec Wallace about who shot Eddie and who might be next. Could it be you?
I can take care of myself, Tom.
Doesn't make sense. It's just not like you.
No, not the me that you knew. But the me that cares about Alec and wants to be with him.
Eddie cared about him too. Look where it got him. Please, explain this to me. Why you can't see this?
Explain to me why you can't leave us alone.
How am I supposed to tell my child why his mother doesn't come home anymore? That she used to lock up the bad guys and now she sleeps with them? I didn't come here for this.
What'd you come here for?
I just want you to help me make this make sense.
You can't. Sometimes life just takes you down these detours and you've gotta go.
Well, I wish it would have been that simple when I was talking to Casey. You see, I was up half the night with him. He loves you. He misses you. He misses the family we used to have.
Gonna play that card again? Okay. You know why we don't have a home anymore. Why don't you go back to your job? Why don't you go back to your beautiful blonde coworker?
This winter, try something new. Stay healthy. Introducing new Hall's Defense. Each drop has 100% of the vitamin C you need every day. Get new Hall's Defense and get going.
Every month, college students eat 60 million slices of pizza, and they don't always have a toothbrush. Chew on this. Chewing Trident after meals can help prevent cavities from forming.
Good breakfast.
So when you can't brush, chew on this. Trident.
When somebody's sick in the family, you give them lots of close-up cuddle time. And what do you get in return? Hugs, kisses, and cold germs. That's why Kleenex Cold Care offers 3 germ-blocking layers to help catch cold germs and keep them there. Because when it comes to cold germs, it's about caring, not sharing. Kleenex Cold Care, with or without lotion. Share the love, not the germs.
Enterprise rent a car for my trip? Looks expensive.
It's not expensive, Mom.
They pick us up? Sounds expensive.
Pickup's free, Mom.
Well, if it's not expensive, why didn't I get a convertible?
Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
The more stressed you get, the more Arid works against your worst-smelling sweat. Arid, powerful protection against your worst-smelling sweat.
Oh, we're having chicken.
Try new McCormick flavor medleys.
Oh, we're having chicken.
Watch how McCormick flavors any meal.
Oh, meatloaf.
Oh, meat.
Loaf.
Tantalize the taste of everything you cook. Look in the spice aisle for new McCormick flavor medleys. The same old meals will never be the same.
Did you see the City Times?
Yes, I did. Relax. It's not a story. It's just conjecture. They don't have anything on Wallace.
Care about that. Makes me wonder about Margot.
Margot?
Yeah, she's pushing me away. She's using every excuse in the book. She tells me it's because I hired you here, but you know what? That's not it.
Well, what's the difference? I mean, she said she doesn't
What's the
want
difference? It's a big difference. She's not in love with Alec Wallace, but she's spending all this time with him, and I know that she still cares about us.
Wait. Just relax, okay? Just calm down. You gotta face the fact that trouble in your marriage started long before Alec Wallace ever came to town.
Yeah, maybe. You know what? We were already starting to patch that up, and then this. I mean, out of the blue, it's like. It's what I've thought all along, you know? She is investigating this guy. She's not in love with him.
Okay, all right. Tom, she hasn't shared any of this with you, right?
She's got her reasons.
Yeah, I'm sure she does, but that's a big problem, isn't it? I mean, you gotta face the fact. You just gotta back off.
Don't you have anything else that you could be working on around here?
Tom, great. Hi. I'm trying to track down Lisa because I got sort of a problem here. Well, it's a challenge, really.
Yeah, so what's up?
Alec Wallace. Now, the City Times came up with squat, so I want to get Wallace's side of things.
No.
No, but it's...
What? You know, you want the story sort of as every other reporter on the police beat.
Yeah, and what do they come up with?
They've come up with nothing because Wallace won't talk.
Wallace won't talk yet. I haven't tried.
And what makes you think that Wallace will even give you the time of day?
He may not, but you know, I'm never gonna know that unless I give it a try. Now, you can greenlight this or not, Tom, but I believe that we owe it to our readers and to Wallace to get his statement.
So what are you doing standing here wasting time? Go track him down.
Thanks, Tom.
Sometimes it just takes a little honey to catch a bait.
What, are you kidding me? Alex is gonna eat her for lunch. She's not even a good writer, Tom. She's gonna write some sort of puff piece.
All she has to do is get him to talk, and sooner or later he's gonna slip up, and when he does, it's gonna put an end to Margot's charade and put me one step closer to home.
Okay, this is the number that you can reach me at in case you need me for anything, okay?
We always need you, Mom.
Oh, so do you. I always need you too. I hope you know that.
Then why do you have to leave?
I'm not gonna be long gone. I'm back as soon as I can. I just need some time, you know, to think, get my bearings, so I can come back to you and be perfect.
Why can't you think here? Was it us?
No, it's not you. It's never you. It's kind of like in the Boy Scouts. You know, if you're lost in the wilderness, they tell you don't just go off in any old direction.
You gotta stop and get your bearings.
Right. You gotta find true north, right? Well, that's what I need to do. I need to, look at my compass, which is my heart.
I understand. So, you're gonna, after your heart finds true north, you'll come back and things will be like they used to be.
I hope so. I really hope so, Case.
You don't get on top and stay on top of the news by sitting quietly and playing it safe.
No. By running that story, Lucinda, you chose sides without all the facts. It's like running with football without any way to substantiate any of those stupid allegations in that paper.
You know as well as I do that Alec Wallace is a criminal.
Oh, that's not the point, Lucinda. If he figures out any way to turn himself into the injured victim here, or he covers up his body somewhere, we're gonna look like idiots. Not to mention we're gonna cost this paper money, its credibility, and me my name.
There is no birth of consciousness without pain. No risk, no growth.
I wasn't being gun-shy or afraid. I was being careful. I had a plan.
You were coloring inside the lines.
That's right, I had an inside line to the detectives working on this story. They see this stuff in print. They're gonna think I printed inside information without permission or without the facts to back it up.
So finally you're telling me what's really happened.
How can you believe me, Lucinda? Look what you did on your own. Not only did you conscious the story,
and you have been failing to pass it on to me.
You put inside information that could put people's lives on the line.
Stop being so bloody melodramatic.
I'm just being realistic. From the first day when you tried to interfere with my job, I told you to let me do it my way.
I recall telling you not to make me do your job for you.
The only job you've done is to endanger people's lives and put my credibility at risk. You should pray that I can get us out of this mess.
Finally. Maybe I'll get some results.
Eddie, Tom told you that Margot's trying to connect me to something?
It wasn't like that.
No, Eddie, come on. Talk to me. What did Tom say? I want you to think carefully.
I don't have to think. Tom told me that Margot told him that the two of you are sleeping together.
She said that to her husband?
It's not true, right? I didn't think so.
Why? I mean, married people usually lie about not cheating.
I don't know. Tom and Margot, you know, they've been through some hairy stuff, but like I said, she's in love with the guy.
But people don't lie to the people they say they love. Unless...
Unless what, Alec?
She wants to get him off her case. Get him off her back.
She's got to think she's doing the right thing, though.
Yeah, which means, though, that she's lying to all of us.
I mean, she's got to... I mean, what's she trying to do? I mean, she must be thinking she's doing the right thing here.
Eddie, did you mention anything to Margot about your suspicions, this idea that she's out to get me?
No, and she's not out to get you. She's doing an investigation, that's all. The City Times, they're looking to print something too, I think.
Yeah, about me.
No, not about you, about the business, man. I mean, how could they have anything personal about you? I told Tom this whole thing was crazy.
Look, Eddie, you just took a bullet, okay? I don't want you to worry about anything except getting better, okay?
What is this all about? I mean, what's going on here?
Can't explain everything to you right now. But look, what you just did. Telling me your concerns about Margot. Thanks for trusting me like that.
Oh, you've done a lot for me, man. I owe you big, you know? I really didn't know what to do when I found this out. That's why I ran over the hangar so quickly.
To protect me.
Well, I had to find out what Margot was talking about, you know? I mean, why she was running around asking so many questions.
Eddie, look. I gotta take care of a few things right now. You just get some rest. I'll be back in a little while. Leave everything to me.
Hey, Alec. It's Margot's fault. I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, so don't blame her.
Yeah, well, don't worry about it. I'll take care of Margot.
I want to see the phone records for that cell phone going back as far as we can.
We're working on it.
We'll work faster. I want to get as much information as we can on Carter before I pull Wallace in here for an interview. Find out how often Wallace and Carter's talked. Once we establish an ongoing relationship, maybe we'll get some damn answers.
When? When is Wallace going to be out of the headlines and behind bars with the rest of his kind?
Can I get back to you? Yeah, sure. Why don't you find out at the press conference with the rest of your kind? And what makes you think we're in the business of investigating the intended victim of a crime?
I'm an ex-district attorney. I read you very well.
Well, then you do the math, Tom. I'm a little bit cautious about what I say to the press.
And I'm not here as the press. Wallace can crawl back under his rock and revert to his reptilian form. For all I'm concerned, I don't want my wife getting killed. Yes, there are problems in my marriage. I take full responsibility for all of that. Things are getting better between us.
Tom, we've been around and around this.
I need confirmation. Don't make me wait until we're standing over her dead body in a morgue, because it'll be too late then. It'll be too late for anything. She is still working for you, isn't she?
Margot's been our contact on the inside from day one.
So she's not in love with this guy or anything like that?
It was business, Tom.
Did she actually sleep with him?
Okay, I'm gonna pretend you didn't ask me that. Margot is a good woman with a good heart, and she loves you, although for the life of me, I can't figure out why.
Thanks, Al. Thank you. So when is this over? I mean, when is Margot's part of this investigation
Margot's already
through?
off the case.
Off?
I suspended her as of this morning. That's the good news. The bad news is why.
Touch your lips with your fingertips. What do you feel?
New Hydrosoft Deeply Softening Lip Color from L'Oreal.
My lips feel softer than I ever imagined.
Hydrosoft is the first hydro-based lip color from L'Oreal. Concentrated with glycerin, vitamins, and a sunscreen.
It's a moisture magnet.
Improves lips in just 7 days.
And the color looks so good.
New Hydrosoft from L'Oreal Paris.
You know what else? It really lasts. Touch your lips with Hydrosoft. Because you're worth it.
When you combine Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and Crispy Wafers, the combination is irresistible. Reese Sticks. The crisp you can't resist.
Why nasal cramp? Look at me. I'm not sneezing, but I'm not drowsy. I'm not stuffy, but I'm not jittery. Nasal cramp's incredible. It prevents allergies with none of these side effects. Nasal cramp. The best way to stop suffering is never to start.
Listen here, baby. I have only one burning desire. Let me stand next to your fire.
The newly restyled 2000 Sunfire. A hotter set of wheels, money left to burn. Buy Pontiac.
Okay, that's enough. Thank you.
You stunk.
Miramax Films presents the true story of a woman who was looking for a new job.
Their attention span doesn't go past Do, Re, Mi.
You're underestimating them.
And ended up with a new life.
I would like you all to play from here.
Meryl Streep, Angela Bassett, Gloria Estefan. Music of the Heart. Rated PG. Starts Friday, October 29th in theaters everywhere.
1,000 tons of runaway steel. One man can stop it.
We got 200 people on this train.
Robert Urich.
I can save these people.
Final run, CBS Sunday.
Well, that was terrific. You must have read my mind.
Well, it's a gorgeous day. Last touch of summer.
So what have my girls been doing all morning long?
It is official. Your daughter is now a member of the Snyder family apple picking team.
You're kidding.
Nope. She practically climbed the trees. You should have seen her.
I wish I had.
Yeah. And I told her we don't want the green ones, right? We want the big, juicy red ones, and your daughter picked the best of the bunch.
She did?
She absolutely did.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah. So I guess we're gonna have apple stuff for a long time, right? Apple pudding, apple pie, apple turnovers. Your mom. I dropped a big bunch of them off at your mom's. And I went home and it was so lonely and quiet. I wanted to find you so we could play hooky for the day.
Sounds terrific. I missed you.
Sounds like this little girl needs another spoonful of
I cannot
applesauce.
believe
Look
how
at her.
big she is getting.
She's getting so big. Look at her trying to feed herself. She's doing great. Isn't it amazing? She's amazing.
That's because she's so smart and beautiful and perfect. Just like her mama.
Oh! Tell me that just didn't happen.
All right. All I have to do here is,
you know, I've changed my clothes 3 times today.
Oh, I wish I were there.
I never would have finished getting dressed.
Well, that's the whole idea. So I can help you. Delicious.
Me? Or the applesauce?
You have to ask.
How's Eddie Silva? He's resting and make sure he stays that way.
I'd like to take a couple minutes of your time if you don't mind.
You gotta be kidding me, Jake. You know, you really disappoint me. You're behind all this, aren't you?
All I'm looking for is an eyewitness account of the shooting. Okay, since Eddie is resting, that leaves you and Margot Hughes. You don't know where I can find her, do you?
You actually think I'm gonna give you a comment? All I can tell you is you'll be talking to my lawyers.
People are gonna wonder, Alec, why a guy like you has something to hide. I mean, this is your chance to set the record straight, tell the story like it is.
Jake, I've said everything I'm ever gonna say to you.
You don't give me much of a choice, Alec. You can't avoid the press forever.
I'm sure he doesn't have any intention of doing that. Mr. Wallace probably just wants a couple of reassurances. For example, my paper will not rush to judgment or to print until we have your side of the story told by a respectful, open-minded
You have to
journalist.
be kidding me, right? I mean, you work for the guy.
And you are.
Julia Lindsay, The Argus. I know you are a very busy man, but I would appreciate a few minutes of your time to make a statement.
Come on, Miss Lindsay. Why don't you and I step right over here?
That is what they call a scoop.
I wasn't satisfied with Margot's performance undercover.
Oh, come on. She's the best.
Well, that's why she got the assignment. Wallace was beginning to trust her. She was bringing in some valuable information. Things were moving along just as expected.
Yeah, so then what?
I don't know, Tom. Out of the blue, she decides to shift the investigation off of Wallace. She refused to tell me why. She would not share her information with me. She thinks he's innocent. She thinks he's in as much danger as the rest of his associates in that picture before their untimely demise. Now, she was getting in too deep, Tom, so I pulled her out.
But she doesn't act out of anything. I mean, not the way they were wrapped up in each other at the hospital last night.
You don't say.
Yeah, there is still something going on between them. You have any thoughts?
Yeah, lots of them, but nothing I know to be true.
So what about the fact that Eddie took a bullet for Wallace and Wallace walks away untouched? I mean, if Wallace was truly the hit, why didn't the shooter just keep firing? 2 more shots, he'd had Wallace, a potential witness, Margot dead, and then nobody would have had a chance to call 911, and the shooter saunters out of the building. Mission accomplished.
I know, the same things occurred to me, but we're not going to get any answers until we find out who set up that hit.
Yeah, well, meanwhile, Margot is in the middle of this.
Well, Margot's safer where she is right now, Tom. As long as nobody blows her cover, she'll be okay. Believe me, I do not want to lose her any more than you do.
Thanks, Hal. Thank you for telling me all of this.
Yeah, you're welcome. Hey, Tom. Whatever Margot's been keeping from me, whatever she's been hiding, some secret about Alec's past, if you find out what it is,
you will be the first to know. I'm going to make it my business to find out.
Every battery says they're better. One thing's for sure. With Railback, you get long-lasting alkaline power for less money. If you don't think they're just as good, you get your money back. You heard it here first.
I got a man that's more than 8 foot tall, 4 foot shoulders, and that ain't all. King-size papa. He's a real super daddy, and he knows just what to do.
The big homemade taste of Grand's biscuits. When they come hungry, Grand's makes them happy.
I went on chemo at the time my oldest daughter was getting married. We had planned everything, the fabric, the design, the whole gown. But when it was time to sew the dress, the chemo, it makes you weak. My whole life I've made clothes for other people, but for my own daughter's wedding, I was too tired to make the dress.
Are you a chemotherapy patient? Ask your doctor about Procrit. Procrit is a natural way to regain red blood cells lost during chemotherapy, and more red blood cells can mean more strength. Procrit is safe and effective. In studies, only diarrhea and edema occurred more often with Procrit than placebo. Procrit is for patients with non-myeloid cancers. Call now and learn how Procrit can help you get back the strength you need. Your strength for living.
In life, you take the bitter with the sweet, but I plan to end up with more sweet.
You know that awful junk drawer? Well, try Railback Maximum batteries with this handy new storage pack. You'd be amazed what it does for your organizational skills.
Railback, maximum power for less. Wake up to the all-new Early Show with Brian Gumbel and Jane Clayson, coming November 1st.
CBS tonight. The government built his body to take on the most deadly criminals in the world. Now, he'll be put to the test. Now and again, then, leading firefighters torch the city, but Doug stuck at home.
Wait.
Putting out fires of his own.
That's my bedroom, too.
Not tonight.
All new Nash, CBS Tonight.
There's nothing like the look of the survivor. You look into their eyes, you can't help but be overwhelmed. Nothing like it.
We've all done things in our past we like to forget, Miss Lindsay. This was mine. One thing I could never live down or wouldn't go away.
Those men in the photograph, are they your friends?
No, not friends. We're associates. We're hired to do a job.
What kind of job?
It's not important.
You know something? I think it is, Alec, because the people who buy
Says
my...
in your interview, Jake. Look, I'm not proud of everything I've done. All I can tell you is I was paid to see till the job was carried out, and that's what we did. He hired the best.
Who? Who hired you?
I never found out. And only until recently, I didn't even know that these other guys had died. But none of those were hits.
You know, weren't you the least bit concerned of who was behind it and why?
I don't concern myself with wondering why. All I could do was go on with my life, make sure I watch my back.
Now, do you have suspicions about who might be responsible for the attempt on your...
Suspicions are just that, Miss Lindsay. Suspicions. When you get facts, then you can act on them. Otherwise, you put yourself and a whole lot of other people in danger.
How long ago was it exactly that you and your associates pulled this job? And where were you, and what kind of arrangement did you have?
That's all the questions I really have time for. I'm sorry.
Why is that, Alec? Got some more business to take care of?
Good luck.
Thank
I
you.
look forward to seeing what you come up with.
It was a pleasure, Mr. Wallace. Well, I better run myself if I'm going to make it into the evening edition. You know, this scooping thing is a lot of fun.
I just got Daniel to sleep. If he wakes up because you had to slam the door, you're gonna put him back down.
Oh, fine,
yourself.
fine. Then we'll both cry ourselves to sleep.
What are you doing home so early?
Change of plans. What am I saying? Same plans, different venue. Seems all I do these days is take care of that man's babies. It's either the Argus or Daniel. I didn't mean that. You know how much I love him. It's just...
Him? Who? Which him?
Both.
Everything at work okay?
Work's great.
Well, they're keeping you busy, aren't they?
Plenty, abundantly, overflowing with stories.
Well, that should keep your mind off.
And every single one of those stories has something to do with the marvelous Margot Hughes. I swear, every time the slightest thing happens to that woman, Tom goes temporarily insane. I mean, all I can think about is riding to her rescue. Frankly, the whole thing is making me sick. I mean, she can take care of herself. She doesn't need him like I do.
I thought Margot threw Tom out of their house.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but she keeps pulling him back into her life.
Well, maybe that's because they're still in love.
No. No, Tom and Margot are a nasty habit, nothing more. Some habits are harder to break than others. It's just going to take a little more effort, that's all.
Oh, and you're the one to help him break it.
Yeah. Yeah, because I deserve him. She doesn't even want him, Mom. And Tom, he's so blind. He doesn't see that she's just using him.
Please, don't do this to yourself. He's a grown man. There's nothing you can do.
I can help him open his eyes. He's so bent on rescuing her, on taking care of her. Who's gonna look out for him, huh? I'm telling you, if it weren't for Margot, he would finally realize who he belongs with. Me.
Margot? Margot, I know you're in there. Open the door.
What do you want?
Margot, tell her I'm here.
No, she doesn't want to see you. So leave. Will you be requiring assistance?
LIFESAVERS, 5 refreshing flavors, all ready to roll into the year 2000. Now this this happens. Lifesavers pineapple flavor is not Y2K compliant.
What'll we do?
Vote for a new flavor that can make it to the next century. Strawberry, watermelon, or tell us to keep pineapple no matter what. The future flavor of Lifesavers depends on you. Vote today. In the year 2000, it's a whole new role.
Well, Ray, it's crunch time now.
Right you are, Ted. Look, you got hungry kids coming on strong up the middle and around in.
Mom needs a big play to satisfy him.
Watch, she goes right for the Totino's pizza roll.
Tasty move. A great taste of pizza in bite-sized rolls.
She spins to the microwave.
Does she have enough time?
Here they come. She rolls left. Oh, she rolls right.
Totino's pizza rolls. Sensational.
And it looks like a big win for the home team.
Let's see that again.
You nourish the inside of your body. Why not the outside?
Dove Nutrium has a cleanser and a lotion with vitamin E that work together side by side, nourishing your skin to radiant softness.
Is this perfect for me or what?
What's the newest thing to beautify your shower? Tilex Fresh Shower brand in a beautiful new bottle and new Fresh Mist scent. Try new Fresh Mist scent Tilex Fresh Shower. Isn't it refreshing to never clean your shower again?
All right, kid. Here we go. 10-9. What do you got? What do you got? Yeah, yeah.
All right, come on, come on.
What would you do if someone you loved had a heart attack?
Yeah!
Did you know it's now been proven that the same Bear aspirin you have in your bag for muscle aches may actually help stop you from dying if you take it during a heart attack?
Downtown. Lucky shot.
Can your pain reliever do that? Talk to your doctor now.
Next time I'll go easier on you.
Bear, powerful pain relief and so much more.
Sunday. If you knew tomorrow could be your last day, what would you do?
I'd give anything to dance at my daughter's wedding.
Angels make final wishes come true.
12 years ago, I got pregnant. I just want to know that the baby's all right. Can you tell me? I'm here to help you.
Kathy Ireland and Nancy McKeon guest star on an all-new Angel, CBS Sunday.
Hi, I'm Catherine Anaya. Today on Women to Women, if you are expecting, you won't want to miss our own Pamela Wright modeling maternity fashions. Plus, he is one of the sexiest guys in Hollywood, and we have him, actor Cristian de la Fuente. It all starts today at 4 on Women to Women.
This is one day only, save as you can find. This is where it happens. Now's the moment, now's the time.
Get to the Robinsons May 15-hour sale this Saturday with special preview sale Friday. Save 25 to 50% store-wide. And don't miss our early bird specials. Shop till 11 p.m. both days, and don't forget your 15% bonus coupons.
This is where it all starts. This is where it
The Robinsons May 15-hour sale.
Discover the great savings this weekend at Hancock Fabrics, like fleece solids just $5.99 a yard, or fleece prints $7.99 a yard. Specially selected decorator prints are 40% off. Save 25% on our Decorator Express service. 2 yards of calico prints are only $5. Save on all sewing machines, like this white model for $159.99. Plus, all McCall's patterns and all Halloween patterns are only $1.99. Save on a huge selection of fabrics, patterns, notions, crafts, and more. Now through Monday at all Hancock Fabric stores.
Bogey's Corner, now on CBS 2 News.
Wake up to the all-new early show with Brian Gumbel and Jane Clayson, coming November 1st.
Margot doesn't want to see me. She can tell me face to face.
But I'm telling you, she had a tough night. A good friend of hers almost got murdered. I mean, you were there. I'm sure you understand that she needs her rest.
You're sounding awfully territorial for a guy that doesn't belong here.
Now that's where you're wrong. This is my home, and that's not going to change.
Oh, so she let you come back home. Well, that's interesting. Well, I gotta hand it to you. That couldn't have been too much fun having to swallow your pride like that.
Like what?
Taking her back. Especially with everything that's happened between me and your wife. She did tell you about us, didn't she?
Yes.
That doesn't bother you? Is your wife's in love with me?
Love? I'm a very fortunate man. I have friends who help me forget, and forgive if necessary. And I'm married to a woman who believes that we have both made mistakes. So, your business here is officially over.
Hey, Tom. Hey, Dad. What are you doing here? Yeah, you on kid-sitting duty now since Margot's flown the coop?
Here, drink this. It's chamomile.
Mother, I don't want any tea.
Well, it's relaxing. Drink it. Please, you're scaring me.
Would you please? I'm fine. I'm the only one who's fine around here. Tom's the one with the problem.
Oh, yeah? What do you think that problem is?
The problem is he's displaying an unhealthy pattern of pursuing a woman who couldn't care less about him. He feels like he abandoned her, and he's punishing himself for it. And Margot, she's doing everything in her power just to keep him dangling, you know?
I know I keep saying this, but what if Tom and Margot are still in love?
No, that is not love, Mother. Why don't you just call it what it is here, okay? A hostage situation, or blind obedience, or a Pavlovian response, maybe, but that is not love.
Not to you.
This isn't about me, all right? This is about Tom.
It's not about Tom. I don't give a damn about Tom. I care about what this is doing to you.
You know what?
And what you're doing to yourself.
If you're not going to help me out with this, why don't you just stay out of it?
I'm trying to help you. But you're doing it again.
Doing what?
Wishful thinking. Investing a lot of energy and emotion in a man who is not available. I don't want to see you go through that again.
No, I won't, because it's different this time. I mean, Tom is the father of a living, breathing child. Don't you see? I mean, that's proof. Daniel is my proof that Tom really loved me once. And he'd realize that we have a chance to be together if he would stop pursuing the darling detective.
You honestly think that's gonna happen?
Oh yeah. Oh yes, I do. I mean, as soon as this whole Alec Wallace story loses its steam, Margot will fade back into the woodwork. Tom will realize he belongs with me.
How long have you been watching me?
Practically all my life.
Where's Faith?
She is conked out in the tack room in the car. I think she likes it here in the stables. She'll be out for hours.
Oh. Well, she deserves it.
So do we.
Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing?
The moment. And you. Do you realize that this is the first time in over a year that we know that our children are safe? It's peaceful. It's quiet. Just the two of us.
I wish it didn't have to end.
Who says it has to end?
Antibacterial Mr. Clean knocks out germs and cuts tough, greasy dirt with ease. If you're not using Mr. Clean, you're working too hard.
Oh, yeah, that's a better kind of clean. Tough on germs and easy as you please. He's got the muscle to put your mind at ease. Mr. Clean.
He's tough on dirt and germs, easy on you.
The average smelly sock contains over 1 million odor-causing germs. Many can go on living even after you wash. Try a new way to wash. Gain with bleach. Kills germs that cause odors.
New Gentle Breeze Gain. Lighter scent, same cleaning power.
Mom loves when I make frosted cupcakes for us. Hurry up, the icing's ready.
No ugly dish will make me miss Kate's big dessert. And thanks to Dawn, I won't.
Dawn antibacterial surrounds and dissolves the toughest grease, better than any brand. Plus, it kills germs on hands, so you'll have no worries here.
Hi, Mommy. Who's going to break
With Dawn, I don't miss a thing.
Dawn antibacterial takes grease out of your way.
New Tresemme moisture-rich vitamin E conditioner with natural sunflower and almond extracts makes hair stronger and healthier. Professional, affordable, Tresemme.
Quick Dissolve Maalox contains calcium.
Get more calcium than regular Tums with new Maalox Quick Dissolve Chewable Antacid.
The calcium is an added plus, definitely.
And it dissolves faster than Tums.
I can't improve on that.
Quick Dissolve your heartburn away and get more calcium.
Hey, Casey. What's all that?
Well, Mom's gone and Katie's on some health kick. Can we order dinner?
Hey, we finally went grocery shopping. I'm making tuna surprise, and you're gonna love it.
Well, surprise, I'm not eating it.
Oh.
Funny. Really funny. We'll talk about this later.
Katie, do you mind if I use the phone?
No, go ahead.
I'm not eating tuna. I'll go on a hunger strike first.
Not now.
Just wanted to call Eddie to make sure he's okay.
Oh, will you tell him I said hi?
Sure.
And can we order a movie? I did all my homework.
You know, can we please talk about this later, after you take your things upstairs for me?
Come on, march, pipsqueak. Up, up, up.
You know, Tom, Margot's nowhere around here. I'll bet you don't even know where she is, do you? You know, it's too bad you and I never played poker. Would have been fun.
Well, she'll call. She always does.
You're right. Question is, who will she call first? You know, Tom, if I can remember, I'll give Margot your regards. It's been a pleasure, as usual. Yes, this Chicago Regency Hotel. I see. Do you have a Margot Hughes that's checked in there? No, that's terrific. No message, thanks.
Maybe we should get back.
Why?
Well, it's getting late.
And?
And I'm naked.
So?
Somebody could walk in and catch us.
Who's going to catch us? Faith is conked out on the cot. Or we'd have heard her by now. Horses, they don't mind. I'm not through with you yet, anyway. Ma'am?
Don't do that.
What seems to be the
Don't do
matter?
Don't.
Ma'am?
No. Oh, gosh, that takes me back. That's what used to call me when we were kids.
And you couldn't take your eyes off me.
Yeah. Sometimes when you touch me, or you look at me a certain way.
Sometimes what?
It's like 1,000,000 years ago. It's the first time that you touched me. First time that you ever looked at me.
After all this time?
You still make me blush. You still make my heart race. I feel like there's nothing that I can't do.
Well, it was all part of the plan.
Really?
From the very start.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Jumped right into my life.
Swept you off your feet.
Yeah, you did.
And now that I finally got you, I'm not gonna let you touch the ground ever again.
You know, it's strange, isn't it? It's like found each other, we lost each other, and now here we are again.
Well, like I always said, we're a part of each other. Always will be. Be together forever.
There's nothing we can do about it.
Nothing I want to do about it. So maybe this.
Sans soleil, la fleur périt et puis s'évanouit. Oh, quel
Introducing Slim Fast Cappuccino Delight. One taste, and you'll fall in love. Made with rich imported coffee, fat-free milk, cool, smooth. There's never been a more irresistible way to lose weight and feel great. New Slim Fast Cappuccino Delight. Taste it and fall in love.
It's America's best-selling family video, and it's full of action, adventure, excitement, danger. And critics call it first-class family entertainment. The Prince of Egypt, bring home one of the best animated classics of all time.
The principle behind karma is that a lifetime spent in good and useful purpose will be rewarded by coming back in a higher form. This was a very good washing machine. Another strong argument for the new steel. Feel the strength.
You're about to see a toothbrush do something rather unusual. Introducing the Colgate Navigator. It bends wide open, so its bristles gently adjust to your teeth for a thorough clean. The new Colgate Navigator, bent on cleaning better.
This Saturday, starting at 8 a.m. One day, one sale. That's not gonna hang around. Super Saturday, only at Sears. Blink, and it's gone.
There's my husband, Nolan Ryan, still throwing heat. Can you believe he's got arthritis? You see, Nolan's doctor says the best way to control arthritis pain is to keep moving. And to make it easier, he recommends Advil. Nothing's been proven stronger on arthritis pain, yet it's gentle on his stomach. In fact, I take Advil for my arthritis pain. That way, we can exercise together.
Advil, stronger than pain.
Go away.
I won't be a minute. I just wanted to drop this off for you. I wouldn't want you to miss out on the latest news. It's my one-on-one with Alec Wallace.
Can't you see I'm busy with real news?
You know, at first, I was a little bit worried about how I do with a friendly competition, but you know what? I'm thriving on it. I think it inspires me.
Competition's what happens when you deal with somebody on your own caliber. I compete with real journalists.
Oh? And what am I?
You're Alec Wallace's mouthpiece, spieling this propaganda. You're dealing right into that criminal's hands.
You know what? You are just jealous because he wouldn't give the real journalist the time of day. Get over yourself, McKinnon.
You stay out!
Oh. Well, you let the competition get the upper hand.
No. Thanks to you. You kept your nose out of my business. If you'd let me finish that story before you printed it on the front page.
I don't pay you just to sit around, lolling about while I do all the work for you. The news, you know, doesn't come running seeking you. You have to go out and find it. Do something. At least say something.
You want to do my job? You want to be editor-in-chief? Be my guest.
Hey, what's Casey up to?
I threw him in the shower. I also caved. I told him he could have pepperoni. I'll deal with the fallout with Margot. You know, I'm used to it.
All right, well, maybe pepperoni will make him feel better about his mom for a while.
Poor kid is just trying to hold it together. He's pretending that he's not worried about his mom. Did she check in?
Nothing.
I tried her cell phone, and that's out of service. She didn't tell you anything about where she might be?
No, the only thing she said is that she had to get away and get her head together about something. I don't know.
Nothing more specific than that?
Are you kidding, Tom? All she does lately is just run in here, issue some commands, check some homework without saying a word to me. Oh, she did leave an emergency number.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Great, over here?
Yeah.
Where? Nothing here.
It's right there. I saw her write it myself.
Wallace.
Hello, Margot. Or should I say Detective Hughes? You see, I know everything.
The exciting thing about this ride